Have you ever wondered about the role prayer plays in our lives? In the hustle and bustle of our modern world, prayer serves as a tranquil oasis, a moment of respite where we can seek comfort, peace, and guidance. It's a powerful tool, a conduit for expressing our deepest hopes and fears, our joys and sorrows. Prayer is not just a call for help or a word of thanks. It's a conversation, a dialogue with the divine. It's a universal language that transcends religious, cultural, and geographical boundaries. From the snow-capped peaks of Tibet to the sun-drenched deserts of Africa, from the bustling cities of New York to the quiet countryside of Yorkshire, the essence of prayer remains the same. It's a heartfelt connection with a higher power, a bridge between the human and the divine. With this universal appeal in mind, let us delve into the history of a special day dedicated to prayer, the National Day of Prayer. The National Day of Prayer, a day recognized by millions, has a rich history dating back to the early days of the United States. Let's take a leap back in time, shall we? The roots of the National Day of Prayer are deeply embedded in the country's foundation. It was the year 1775, the dawn of the Revolutionary War, when the Continental Congress first called for a day of prayer. Our founding fathers, in their wisdom and foresight, understood the importance of seeking divine guidance and unity in those challenging times. Fast forward to the mid-20th century, and you'll find another pivotal point in our story. It was in 1952 when President Harry S. Truman, responding to a joint resolution from the United States Congress, signed a bill into law establishing an annual National Day of Prayer. This move on Truman's part was more than just a political gesture. It was an affirmation of the country's collective faith and a nod to its spiritual heritage. But what was the initial purpose and intent behind the establishment of this day, you may wonder? Well, the National Day of Prayer was conceived as an opportunity for Americans of all faiths to come together in prayer. It was designed to encourage people across the nation to turn their hearts and minds towards a higher power, to seek guidance, offer gratitude, and find solace. This day was not merely about individual reflection, but about fostering a sense of community, a shared spiritual experience that transcends cultural, political, and religious differences. It was about acknowledging the role of faith in the lives of the American people and the belief that, through prayer, we can find a common ground, build bridges, and strengthen the bonds that hold us together as a nation. And so, the National Day of Prayer came into being, a testament to the enduring power of faith and the collective spirit of the American people. Over the years, this day has been observed with reverence and respect, evolving to reflect the changing times and the diverse tapestry of beliefs that make up this great nation. In 1988, a significant change was made to the National Day of Prayer. And as we move forward in our journey, we'll explore how this day has continued to evolve, shaping and being shaped by the people it serves. In 1988, the National Day of Prayer took on a new form. A significant amendment was signed by then-President Reagan, which set the National Day of Prayer on a fixed date, the first Thursday in May. This was a crucial step that marked a new chapter in the evolution of this remarkable day. Before this amendment, the date of the National Day of Prayer was decided year by year. But with this change, the day became a permanent fixture in the American calendar, a solid rock of unity and prayer upon which people could rely. Since then, the National Day of Prayer has been observed annually, without fail. It has grown and evolved, not just in its reach, but also in its inclusivity. It's no longer a day only for those of a specific faith or tradition, but instead, it has blossomed into a day where people of all faiths come together. They unite their voices in prayer for the nation, for its leaders, and for its people. Over the years, the National Day of Prayer has become a unique tapestry of faiths and beliefs. It's a day that transcends denominational boundaries and religious affiliations. It's a day where the prayers of a Buddhist can intertwine with those of a Christian, a Muslim, a Hindu, or a Jew. It's a day that celebrates not just the power of prayer, but also the beauty of diversity and unity in faith. And it's not just about prayer either. The National Day of Prayer has also become a catalyst for community service, for acts of kindness, for reaching out to those in need. It's a day that reminds us all of the power of compassion and the strength of unity. As we look back on the evolution of the National Day of Prayer, we see a day that has grown in significance, in inclusivity, and in impact. It's a day that continues to evolve, to adapt, and to inspire. Today, the National Day of Prayer continues to be a significant part of American culture. In the present day, the National Day of Prayer holds a special place in the hearts of many. This day is not just a calendar event, it's a day that resonates across the nation, permeating our homes, schools, workplaces, and public spaces. It is observed in a multitude of ways, from simple moments of silent reflection to grand community gatherings. The National Day of Prayer, in its current form, is a testament to our shared values and the strength of our collective spirit. It's a day that transcends the boundaries of individual faiths, uniting us in a common purpose, to seek guidance, express gratitude, and find solace in our shared devotion. The impact of this day is seen not just in the unity it fosters, but also in the hope it inspires. It serves as a beacon, reminding us of the power of prayer and the strength of our shared faith. As we reflect on the importance of prayer in our lives, we recognize the enduring power of a shared day of prayer in bringing us together in faith and unity,